Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to ELA and phonics for today. We're going to review the WH digraph that we talked about yesterday. And remember, when WH makes it sound, it's kind of like you're whistling or whispering. You feel the breeze from the WH sound. And I have a chart here. Some of them make the sound, and some of them make the sound. Where you feel the air, and W sound, where you don't feel any air when you have your hand in front of your mouth. So we've got a whistle, wheel, watch, whale, white, well, web, and a wig. And we're going to be circling some things that make the sound of. So which picture do you think we're going to circle today that makes the sound of where you feel the air, not the sound of where you don't feel it? Are we going to circle, let's just start with one of them, the whistle? Well, let's see if we feel the air. Whistle. I hear it, so I'm going to circle the whistle. Looks a lot like my recess whistle, doesn't it? And now let's go to the wheel. And get your hand ready and see if you can feel that air coming out when you make the sound for wheel. Wheel. I feel it, so I'm going to circle the wheel. I want a darker color. This crayon wasn't very dark. There we go. The wheel. And let's go to the watch. And put your hand in front of your mouth to see if you feel the wind coming out. Watch. Wah. I don't feel anything because you're just saying wah. You're not saying wah. You're just saying wah. So I'm not going to circle the watch because it doesn't make the sound. What about the whale? Whale. I hear the wh sound. I can feel it hitting my hands. Whale. And let's look at the wig. Put your hand right in front of your mouth and let's make the beginning sound for wig. Wh. Wh. I don't feel any breath being pushed out, any wind. So that just starts with W, not WH. Let's go to the web. Put your hand in front of your mouth and see if you feel the wind come out. Web. Wh. Wh. I don't feel anything either, so we're not going to circle the web. What about the well? Put your hand in front of your mouth and see if you feel that air coming out. Well. Wah, wah. I don't feel it there either. And how about the color white? Put your hand in front of your mouth and let's see if you can feel it. White. White. I feel the air pushing out, so I'm going to circle the white. Our pictures that make the wh sound, where you're pushing out all that air, the whistle, the wheel, the whale, white. Excellent job. And now we're going to do a little I Spy for WH. Now, some of these cards you might remember from yesterday's lesson. I'm just going to get a couple different crayons so that I'm ready to just color my pictures. Okay, there's enough crayons right there. So, what do you see on, well, let's go through the pictures first, and then we can discuss which ones you think make the sound for wh. We have two kids that are whispering. We have a whistle. We have a van. We have some grapes, a hat, a whale, a flower, some whiskers, a wheel, an umbrella, a rabbit, and whack-a-mole. So what do you see on this page that we're going to color today? Excellent. You know it's going to be the whale because we talked about the whale a little bit earlier. Whale. So I'm going to color the whale. Okay, what else do you see on this page that makes the wh sound, like whale? Good job. I think we need to color the wheel because wheel, I can feel my breath come out for wheel. Anything else that you see that makes the wh sound? Yeah, my recess whistle. Good job. So we'll color my whistle, the whistle. Anything else? Yes, the two kids that are whispering. The two kids that are whispering. Good job. I want some hair color. Yeah, we'll use black. Kids, I wonder what they're whispering about. I hope it's something nice and happy. They look like good friends. She looks happy, so I think they might be saying something that is happy because she looks happy too. Okay, what else do you see that makes the wh sound besides whisper, whistle, whale, wheel? Whiskers! Excellent, the cat's whiskers. Whiskers. I wonder if that's that cat's name. Maybe his name is Whiskers. That would be a fun name for a cat. Anything else? Yep, that game that we talked about that you might play at the fair. Whack-a-mole. Yeah, that looked like a fun game. I think I'd have a lot of fun playing that game. I don't know if I'd be any good at it, but I think it would be fun. Have you ever won anything at the fair? Played a game and had to throw darts or shoot a ball or use a squirt gun? I'm sure you have. Hopefully it'll be nice soon and we'll get to go and do those things outside again. Anything else you see that makes the wh sound? Nope, there's none left because we have van, and if you remember, you can feel your throat vibrating. We've got grapes, hat, flower, umbrella, and a rabbit. Excellent job. Let's talk about our sight word today, and I will be sending this home so that you can do this at home. You don't have to print this out. You can just enlarge your screen so that you can see what it is that we're reading. Okay? So it's our sight word, an. A-N-A-N. Can I have an alligator? Can I have an ox? A-N-A-N. First say A, then say N. I can spell an. And let's go ahead and trace it. Start at the dotted line, circle back, pull down straight. You do not pick up your pencil for lowercase a. For lowercase n, start at the dotted middle line, pull down, push up, bend over. And now let's write it ourselves. Remember, you're circling back. Circle back, pull down straight. Now letter N, pull down straight, up, bend over, and back for lowercase a. Circle back, pull down straight. Letter N, pull down straight, up and over. Both letters A and N live below the middle line. They're not tall letters and they do not go below the line. Now, most of this page is all sight words. So this page shouldn't be too hard to read. So let's get our pointer finger out and we're ready to start. Remember, the picture clues are here to probably help us. So let's see how we're doing. Here we go. We can see an crocodile. Does that look right? Does that word look like it says crocodile? No, I don't see any of those sounds. So we kind of have to look again at the sounds. Alligator. It's a picture of an alligator, not a crocodile. We can see an alligator. Good reading. Let's go to the next sentence. Get your pointer finger ready and read along with me. We can see an, big word, Ella. It's a picture of an elephant. We can see an elephant. Nice reading. Oh boy, he looks a little scary. Let's try this next one. We can see an lizard. Do you see those sounds for lizard in that word? Lizard. I don't, so it can't be the word lizard. I see that it makes a sound of I. And the next letter is G. Ig. Iguana. Good reading. We can see an iguana. Let's try the next one. We can see an bird. No, it can't be bird. Let's look at those letters and make sure that we're really reading what's there. We can see an Eagle. That's the American eagle, our nation's symbol. We can see an eagle. Point your fingers, ready? We can see an ostrich. Ooh, I see a diagram from last week. Ostrich. We can see an ostrich. Awesome. We can see an egg. Here in our last sentence, we can see a dinosaur. No, we didn't bother to take a look at any of those words, so we've got to go back and reread that sentence because it doesn't say we can see a dinosaur. It says it is a dinosaur. And then you're going to go ahead and color in that first star for today because you read it with me. I want you to go ahead and read this again 2 more times and then color each star. If you don't print this, just stop the video, touch the screen, and you should be able to read it at home. Okay? Good reading. And for our last thing today, we're going to talk more about WH because WH is something that is a certain kind of questioning that you'll be doing a lot of in first grade. They're called WH questions. Who, what, where, when, and why. So we're going to take a look at this scene. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so you can see. I hope you can see it. Okay? So I'm going to read each of these 8 questions, and then we're going to answer them together to see if we can answer some questions just about this picture using no words whatsoever. Okay? So our first sentence is, who is in the scene? Who do you see in the picture? Who is the character in the picture? Right, it's this little girl right here. So I'm going to just color that box in because I've answered that question. Who is in the scene? There is a girl in the scene. What is she doing? What is the girl doing? Take a look at the picture and read it to me. What is she doing? Right. Do you see the little stick here? And there's something attached to it, and there's a set of fire. She's roasting marshmallows. She's roasting marshmallows. That's what she's doing. Let's ask the next question. What is next to the girl? What is next to her? Look closely at the picture. What does next to mean? Yes, what is right beside her? There is a cup of hot chocolate next to her, and there is a fire next to her. She has 2 things on each side of her. They're both next to her. Good answering. What is the girl holding? Right. She's holding some kind of stick. Twig, stick, piece of wood. Excellent. Where are the stars in this picture? Do you see the stars? Describe where they are. That's right, they're up in the sky. The stars are up in the sky. Here's my next picture. Next sentence. Where will the girl sleep? Where do you think this little girl is going to sleep? Exactly, in a tent. She's not going to sleep in her bedroom because you don't see that in the picture. You see the tent. She's going to sleep in the tent. Great. Tell me, when do you see stars? When will you typically see stars in the sky? Exactly, at night. We know that it's night because we see the moon. You don't typically see the stars when the sun is out. You see the stars at night. And my last question is, why do you go camping? And that's your challenge for today. I want you to draw a picture about why you would go camping and tell me at the bottom why you like to go camping. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a little bit for math.